What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? It's your boy back with another one. People, in today's video, we want to discuss America's list of 40 South Africans that they want to sanction and if it's a good or a bad move. Let me know what you think about this topic in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. You know we're family, right? Hello. People, this is troubling. This is troubling. America has gone ahead and released a list of 40 individuals who they are going to place on sanctions. And these 40 individuals are going to be cut off from the global financial system, which is obviously the SWIFT system run by America. Now, are these sanctions or are these individuals that are being sanctioned justified? Are the sanctions justified? Are the people in question justified? And what did they do? That's a very good question, eh? Now, I only really want to discuss enemy number one on the list because I feel like everyone else is a minor player in the eyes of the sanctions, and they just being placed on this list by association of the Israel ICJ case. You know, I feel like Julius Malema tops the list, right? And I feel like he's done nothing wrong, basically. I mean, sanctions are supposed to be placed on people, countries that have actually done wrong things. You can't sanction someone for saying something inflammatory. You cannot sanction someone for saying something homophobic. You can't sanction someone for saying something racist. You can't sanction someone for saying something sacrilegious. You can't sanction someone for saying something that is misogynistic. It doesn't, then you're just abusing the rights or the values or the functions of sanctions. So now it means that anyone, okay, wait, help me make this sense, right? Help me make this sense. Julius Malema is being sanctioned primarily because of kill the Boer, kill the farmer. He is inciting violence. That's the way they said it. Now, a court in South Africa has found that Julius Malema is not inciting violence and that it is a struggle song. Now, let's look at the reality. Since Malema has sang that song, well over what is it, 2-3 times in this past year, have farm murders gone up? Have white people been attacked brutally because of that song? Has anyone been to court and testified that they killed white people because Julius Malema has incited them to do it? No. A court has found that Julius Malema has done nothing wrong. Now, South Africa's judicial system is actually independent, right? So if a South African court finds a South African individual not guilty of a perceived hate speech crime, how can a foreign country, a foreign entity, a foreign government find him guilty? I mean, America has their own policies, America has its own laws, America has its own things. You don't see South Africa interfering in that, do you? America goes around claiming that if you support Palestine, you support Hamas, you will be deported. Do you see South Africa interfering in that ludicrous idea? Benjamin Netanyahu is committing undoubtedly a genocide. The ICJ said there's a plausible. I don't even know what plausible means. And there's no such a thing as plausible. Because to be honest with you, it's either you are pregnant or you're not. It's either you are guilty or you're not. It's either you are sick or you're not. You can't be plausibly pregnant. You can't be plausibly guilty. You cannot be plausibly innocent. And you can't be plausibly sick. In that case, then, a lot of, just going off on a tangent here, right? A lot of men, and I'm saying men, right? A lot of men have indulged in, I don't want to call it, you see, I don't want to say pedophilia. I want to say underage, right? I want to say underage sexual activity or innuendos, right? Now, when I say underage, I'm not totally meaning with girls that are 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, no. Men that are in their 40s, 50s, flirting with girls that are 18, 19, 20, okay, girls that are of age, but old enough to be their daughters or granddaughters, for example. So that's enough to be underage in my regard, right? So is it plausible that this person is committing acts of pedophilia? Is it plausible that this person is uh, indulging in underage sexual activity? Is it plausible that is it plausible that you can be a prostitute? I mean, it's either you're a prostitute or not. It's either you're a drug dealer or not. You can't. It's plausible that your activities are plausible in that. No, come on, guys. Let's be real. So the reason why I'm focusing mainly on Malema is only because everyone else on the list just seems to be an associate of the Israeli case. That's the way I see it. I don't know if anyone else. I don't know why anyone else would be on the list, really, because even Ramaphosa is not even high up the list, and yet he's the CEO of South Africa, and he is the one that actually supposed to be the ICJ face of the case against Israel, right? But he's not high up the list. Number one is Julius Malema. So Malema was roped in because of what he said, not because of what he's done. Okay, Netanyahu, like I said, he's committing a genocide, and he's not sanctioned. But he's killing people. He's ordering the massacre of people, not just people, medical stuff, journalists, mothers, babies, children. People, this man has destroyed an entire city, flattened it to the ground, razed everything to the ground. Not sanctioned. Not sanctioned at all. There's no sanctions against him at all. But yeah, someone says, kill the farmer, kill the boss, sings a wartime song that the court in South Africa says it's just a song. And he gets sanctioned. Now you tell me that's not racist. You tell me that's not racism at play. You tell me that. Now, the South African government during apartheid were not sanctioned. Were they now? No. In the beginning, they were allowed to run riot as they wished, as they wanted to. It was only after immense international pressure that they were then sanctioned. I mean, people, it's sad that we are living in a westernized world under Western rules where they can pick and choose who they sanction and who doesn't sanction. I mean, America went to Iraq, bombed Iraq, no sanctions. It's sad, eh? It's very sad. But the day is coming, and that day is going to be soon and very soon when the Yemenis, Iran, Russia, China are going to liberate the Middle East and forever banish the Europeans from where they came back to Eastern Europe, right? Okay, so the sanctions list, does it make sense? No, it doesn't. Why am I saying this? People, you cannot be in South Africa doing internal affairs within the confines of your sovereign country, your sovereign state, for an outside government to interfere and meddle in your country's internal affairs, and they're going to sanction you. Do you think the Americans will allow South Africa to meddle in their internal affairs? No. So why are they meddling in South Africa's internal affairs? Okay, I no, I can't even understand. I won't even understand because South Africa took Israel to the ICJ, so now they're imposing sanctions on those South Africans. Eh. Then they're also imposing sanctions on South Africa for accepting money from Iran. Eh. America has funded terrorists. America and Israel both funded terrorists. Who has sanctioned them? Nobody. Why? Because they are white. See, that's all it is. This is a racist game. White versus black game. That's all it is. But to all the South Africans who are claiming and who are wishing that Donald Trump must come and save South Africa, I want you to learn one thing. I want you to know one thing. South Africa has nothing, according to Donald Trump, nothing to offer him that he needs to come here and save your stupid asses. It's not going to happen. He'll offer you refugee status, but he's not going to come here with warships and come and fight for you because there's nothing here for him. It's as simple as that. So here's your ticket. Take up his refugee status offer or stay in this genocidal hellhole like they claim. There's a white genocide happening in South Africa, right? So cool. So those that believe that there's a genocide happening in South Africa, by all means, leave. Leave. Take your racist behind and go and serve under that racist president of yours. And while you're at it, go and don you a Zio uniform and go and fight in Israel and for those Zio people while you're at it. Give your best potential and give your best while you're at it. Serve your people. That's what you are there for. Yeah, man. But it's sad that you get sanctioned for something you say, not for crimes that you actually commit. I mean, that is just appalling. And that just shows you the power of racism. Sad as it is, eh? Is there good? No. Is there bad? No. Unfortunately, again, this video got no good, no bad section because at the end of it all, it just goes to show that once again, racism wins, or racism rears its ugly head again in an unjust manner. I mean, Donald Trump has gone on record as saying Africa is a bunch of shithole countries. Shouldn't he get sanctioned for that? But then again, who's going to sanction him, right? That's a sad reality. On a lighter note, the Israeli ambassador to the UN, if I'm not mistaken, to the AU, I think, he was booted out at a recent AU summit. That goes to show the tides are turning in Africa, right? All those countries that were big buddies with America and Israel are now beginning to shun the great two white sharks. Should I call them the white sharks? People, this is sad. It's a new dawn, a new day. I think geopolitics, things are shifting. Things are moving eastwards as the trade war between America and China escalates. I think that's going to be a big turning point as well. And I think the war in the Middle East with with those 12 scholars, Muslim scholars who declared a fatwa on Israel, which means that more Arab countries are now being forced to act against Israel. And there is a group that has been formed called, is it Free Palestine? I think Free Palestine. Yeah, Free Palestine, where they're saying 18 countries have signed up to form a military group, or to form a military army that is willing to go and defend Gaza. So if you know anything about it, please let me know in the comment section below and sign up for it. There's email addresses at the bottom of the screens, wherever you go. I think it's Free Palestine, and they have this email addresses to all the respective countries that have signed that pledge, and South Africa is part of it as well, which is a good thing. So hopefully this military will be formed as soon as possible, and they can go and defend Gaza. Defending Palestine, defending Gaza is not the same as defending Hamas. Please do not let people misguide you, mislead you that supporting Palestine is supporting Hamas. Because if you support Israel, it means you support Zionism, you support the settlers, you support the genocide, you support everything. And that's just what it comes down to. So at the end of the day, people, do you stay blessed and always be on the right side of history. Let me know what you think about this video in the comment section below. Was I on the money or did I totally miss it with this one? Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. You know we family, right? Holla.